So, in the 90s, mental health issues, there was no
that I wish I would.
peer counseling. There was no, and it was taboo. Like, it was like, oh, that's something we don't do. We don't go to counseling, or that's not something that was offered. And if it was offered, it was, you had to pay for it. And I know our family didn't have the money for it. And a lot of times, when we face issues and we didn't know how to deal with it, it was more so, well, that's just life. You gotta deal with it, or don't think about it because you're not dealing with it right now type of situation. It wasn't a, let's talk about your feelings. Let's talk about why you're feeling this way and how can we help get through this. That was never a conversation. It was always,
and it
that's
needs
life.
to be, and it needs to be. It needs to be. I can't stress that. I can't stress it enough. It needs to be normalized because
I don't think mental health is going to be able to normalize.
I think it needs to be. But we
it is normal.
I'm not saying what I'm trying to say, like not being normalized. Believe me, when I say this, and I say this with a kind heart, you cannot tell me my feelings can be normal.
What are you talking about?
No, okay, so
what I'm saying is like,
what
I'm saying is this. When y'all say normalize, like, oh, we're gonna normalize this, we're gonna normalize. No,
normalize seeking
I'm
help.
gonna be unique, unusual. I have some different feelings. I have different things. You can't. When people say we're gonna normalize this, no, that's not normalizing.
No, normalizing seeking help. If you're feeling,
well, I'm gonna normalize it in my household, in my family, anybody I come across. I'm gonna try and suggest it to try and normalize it because I feel like if I had counseling back then, it wouldn't. I think it would help. I think it would have helped
Counseling
me
is one
get
thing,
through.
but you trying to say normalizing your feelings.
No, I'm not.
We're saying normalize getting help.
Getting help.
Normalize going to counseling, having someone to talk to.
That was my thing. Like, I don't mind you normalize, but I'm like, you can't normalize.
Everybody is different. Everyone's different. Like I just said,
normalize somebody passing away. Like, you learn to deal with it. You learn to live with it, but you don't. I still am very affected by my brother dying, and that's years ago.
That was what, 30 years? Almost 30 years ago.
It feels like it